Hey, what's up, Brian? Just had some baby back ribs. Oh man, round two from last night, sort of. Like I said, I have a thing to go to tonight, and my daughter actually ended up going into the office, so I am able to stream sooner today. I used past as ideal for the stream title. Chore Simulator. Chore Simulator. Oh, my daughter works from home most of the time, but today she went into the office, so I'm able to stream this afternoon because she's in the office and I'm off, so that works. That's why I'm able to stream this early. Otherwise, I usually have to wait till she gets off the earliest. Yeah, our oldest one currently lives with us. She's working on a couple things. Catch up financially, which is perfectly fine. Shoot. Okay. Did I get everything done? I get all my notifications sent out on different platforms. That's what T needs. T needs a. It could get kind of crazy on his. I'm here lurking, brother. What's going on, Jason? Keeping you up on this phone for the watch hours. Appreciate it, my guy. You guys ready for some more rain? Hey, what's going on, Celeste? How's it going? Okay. Yeah, looks like okay. I got them all sent out. All right, cool. Well, let me get to here. Okay. All right. We are up. And I got my restream working again, so I can see both chats in one versus having to look on two different screens for two different chats. I'm sure that's nice to have her back in the house for a while. Feels like old times when they were kids, I bet. No. She brings her daughter with her. So we have her and her daughter. It feels like they're back when they were kids with her daughter being here. So that's what that's like. But yeah, let's get back into some AQ here and let's see if we can get a little further than we did yesterday. As far as the amount of quests done and things like that. But we are here for the shenanigans. Assuming everyone's tightened their straps and checked their gear, then I say we head on in. Given the terrain ahead, though, it might be wise to leave some distance between us. We don't want to be stumbling over each other if it comes to a fight. Okay? Take it slow and don't forget to check your surroundings from time to time. We can meet up again at the other end of the tunnel. All right. I don't have any gear, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Walkers for the birds, though. Oh, I went that far anyway. But I hope everybody's having a great Friday so far. Prepping for some more storms, so that should be fun. Oh, look. It's mystical. It's creatures. Dispose of these stuff pretty quick. Thunderstorms, rain. I think we're past the snow for us. I hope I don't see any more of that white stuff until later on this year. Much later on this year. Oh, so two man, Denver got some snow yesterday. I hate that. Glad I live where I do. When I see that, yeah, Denver is yeah, it's crazy, bro. Florida right now, 87 and sunny. Jesus. Must be nice. Must be nice. Oh, I'm glad they added it into the game. It used to be you had to stay in still while you were waiting for your mount. If you started moving too soon, you would interrupt. Everyone seems to have made it through without an incident, nothing of coincidence at least. And as promised, the tunnel has delivered us into the medial circuit. Okay. Let's see here. As I recall, this tier is where they keep a wide variety of samples for agricultural production. If Ernville's assumption holds true, the specimens are being collected in preparation for a great migration, then we should see evidence of such plans in the area's research projects. These ones, I know, right? Different area, different music, Brian. 56 here in California, but it's sunny. Oh, you guys about the same temperature we are. It's just not sunny currently. Celeste, ugh. That's right. You're. I think she was telling me you guys are like near the Bay Area or in the Bay Area. It's a little cooler up there than it is in like the southern part of California. Let us follow the path to the nearest farming facility to see what we see. I went there for spring break my freshman year with my buddy Kenyon. He's from Vallejo, and I remember thinking, oh, this is not what I thought about California at all. Not this part of the weather, at least. It's a little much cooler than what I thought it would be during that time of the year. But yeah. Right to the northeast. Okay, that's where we're going. Yeah, we're in the northern part, but supposedly it doesn't get higher than 70 too often. Yeah, it's pretty cool up that way. Feel like to the east. so it's back that way somewhere. Okay. Let's see. You know what you should do? Upload clips on YouTube as shorts of your streams. There is a service called Opus AI that takes your videos and uses AI to break them down into shorts. But it shows you before you publish it so you can see the content it's using. DM that to me, Brian, on Discord, and I'll take a look at that. Twitch has an option where I can clip like stuff, and I can clip it and make it a short, which isn't bad. It's actually much easier to do on there than it is using regular editing software. But if you're trying to like edit out certain parts and things like that, yeah, I probably should do more shorts, and I probably need to get back to editing videos. It's mainly time. I could probably edit videos though when she's working, just because she's not on camera, so I could do it back here quietly, put my headphones on, drop some music in, and edit videos. Only thing about Final Fantasy videos, a little bit tougher to do, because I've tried that in the past and didn't get much success from it. People don't want to be story spoiled. Yeah, that was where your bread and butter was, right, Brian? You was doing shorts for the longest. Okay, I got it. Thanks, Brian. Okay. Now I know where we are. This is Marial Agronomics. Yeah, it's tough in the S25 field unless that's what you do on a regular basis. So I could see why you wouldn't want to do too much more there. It's great for initial launch, but I think the further you get away from the initial launch, the worse the videos get. If I remember T saying something about that at all. Now that I mentioned Final Fantasy shorts, I see tend to be moded interactions with characters. Now that you mentioned Final Fantasy shorts, I see tend to be moded interactions with characters. Yeah, there are a few out there, Celeste. I'm not sure. I'd have to do a little more research on what's really popping out there. I got a few out there, like when I did Mountain Ghoul. When we were doing that one, I did little shorts. They did okay. Yeah, it's not even necessarily they don't care. It's just that it's not been a really tapped market. So unless you've really truly been in that market, they don't know. They're not gonna come to you to look for it. Oh, modded, yeah, I've seen some of those as well. Like, also another problem, I'm not getting any notifications on YouTube. Like, there'll be times where I get several, and then there'll be times I don't get any. Cause like your video dropped today, and I was busy this morning. So normally I look for your video, Brian, around 10 o'clock on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. So I know you're usually dropping around then. And T pretty much around 10:30, 11 o'clock for the same way. Because I know you two guys normally do it around then. But I didn't get any YouTube notifications this morning. But I'm now starting to get some now. Weird. I don't know. It might be my phone thing. I've been playing with the power saving, and I think some of that is why I'm not getting notifications, which is weird because it picks and chooses what it lets through. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. All right, D-Brand group video. Yeah, I'm looking at the I'm looking at the thumbnail now. Oh, crap. There is a little button on the side of my mouse I keep hitting every so often. It's got to be a back button. Bruh, I'm a savage too, Brian. Power saving is just like, yeah, it's cool, but we still gonna use up this battery. It is definitely an afterthought. Let's see. Can I break this into shorts? Yeah, short content. So the last shorts I did, they were on raising that large talus, and then I did the one where we were in the dungeon together, Celeste, and you and Tay had a little mishap and got locked out. Yeah, that's where I'm going to too, Brian. I've been playing with it on and off. I think I'm just going to leave it off and live and let die. I think what I need to do is probably reach out to Samsung, though, and either have them send me another one, because I've been noticing if I watch a lot of YouTube videos in a row on my phone, it gets hot. And that can't be good. That can't be good. So... yeah, so like my shorts, I've seen people get thousands views on their shorts, and I'm only getting like 500, a little over 400. One only got 140. It's like, bruh, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? So yeah, I want to try to grow the channel to be known for more than my old game I used to just play. The one and only game I used to play on here was a mobile game. But now I no longer do that. I haven't done that for over a year. So I'm really hoping that's kind of why I started doing Twitch, to kind of give me a refresh and do more other games and hopefully bring over a new audience, along with hopefully still growing my YouTube side. But for me, it's all fun in the end. I don't do it for any extra money, but if extra money comes from it, that's great. My highest view short videos at 100K. See, that's what I'm talking about. But it's iOS videos, not an accessory video. Oh, okay. Got you. The Library Thorns is host to a wide variety of vegetation, which allows us to conduct studies on civilization methods or cultivation methods utilized in foreign lands. Monetized on YouTube. I've been monetized on YouTube for like 4 or 5 years now. But a Twitch affiliate, not yet. I have to get more people over here talking on my Twitch side. That's my biggest thing. Last night was great because everybody until later on was only on Twitch, and so that really generated my algorithm. And they want you to be at minimum three viewers per stream. I'll send my bots. Got you. Oh man, don't send the bots. Oh, I did forget to do this though. That's what I was forgetting to do. I usually do this before I get started, so that people on each platform, if they want to see what it looks like on the other platform, can go to those platforms and hang out there. Weird. Okay. There we go. There we go. That makes that better. Okay, cool. Let's get back to the quest. And it is the facility which coordinates and oversees those efforts. The fruits of their research go to feed their colleagues, or so I hear. More notable successes might make it to the agro. Food so exotic you'd be hard pressed to guess their origin, let alone how they might taste. How they might taste. Indeed, mystery vegetables without a name, only a list of nutritional benefits scribbled on a card. I see no gleaners here about, yet those workers seem to share that same sense of urgency. I did turn down my Nightbot a little bit on the caps and on the emotes, and I added a personal message for the Nightbot to say if that does happen. So Ray should be able to come in now and be able to put 4 to 5 laughing emojis if she wants without getting kicked out. Okay, get to all that later. It's possible they know something of the forum's plan and their underlying motivation. Worth looking into, wouldn't you say? See what you can coax from the workers. The rest of us will do the same or cast about for useful clues. Whoa. What crops are we raising? Well, as you can see, this one is a variety of grape. Only needs a good source of sunlight to grow, and the conditions here are nothing short of perfect. Hardly surprising given that it's native to a particular locale in the very place upon which was molded, a region in the south of Ilzabard. It boasts remarkable habitat diversity, allowing for myriad flora and fauna to thrive. Chilly peaks in the north give way to the swath of the temperate plants, which in turn transition into a hot, humid coastline. Such bountiful territory is ever contested, as you might expect. Used to be called Corvos, before the Imperials renamed it Locus Immunis. The Forum saw it not as a prize, however, but as a researcher's ideal environment, one whose climate we strove to recreate within the confines of the laboratories. It's since provided a rich foundation for countless experiments in the cultivation. Okay. Right. I can't see who I'm talking to. Yeah, that's gonna work. Okay. Do I have aught to be taken down below? More than I can carry, and then some. Most of our stock is sent off via the cargo lift, but some have been embarked for aerial transport. Hence the stack of crates at the top of the hill over there. Gods, hauling the lot up that slope was a job and a half. Let's see. Okay, so we got one more. Okay, I don't want to jump down there. All the way back up. Oh, hello there. We weren't expecting visitors, not with use of the lift being restricted. How did you make it down here anyway? The mine shaft, you say? Well, you're a much harder soul than I. Under normal circumstances, I reward such tenacity with a guided tour of the fields, but I'm afraid the form has us filling order list a mom long. Massive yet detailed request. littered wagon loads of crop sample, and hardly any time to put them together. When I first heard of the guard reorganization, I assumed we would be shuffling around old stock to make room for the new. Then came the orders for ridiculous quantities of seeds we've already thoroughly researched. Passing strange, eh? Pressed for an explanation and was met with a vague assurance that all would be revealed in due course. Not the most satisfying answer. Okay. Here we go. The labels on the crates tell the story of their contents. Bundle of common seeds and sapling, accompanied by a sheaf of reports. Okay. Not a bad investment for the mic, to be honest.
Hard to look away, isn't it? But they're more than pretty flowers. Heart blooms are attuned to ambient emotion. You don't seem convinced, but believe me, it's true.
Three concurrent viewers for Twitch affiliate for how long? It's got to be on average. So my average currently is like 1.5, maybe a little bit higher after yesterday. But I think it just has to be on average that there's like a little checklist that you have to hit. You have to get 50 followers. You have to stream for at least 8 hours a month, which that's pretty easy. There's two other things. One's the three concurrent viewers for Twitch, for on average, and then you have to have I have the followers. I have everything but the concurrent viewers. Believe it or not, I have 56 followers. Would like to have the 56 followers come hang out with me over here. Then I wouldn't need the 3 concurrent viewers for the affiliate. But there's also rumor that they may make everybody an affiliate here soon. So the goal then would be to become a Twitch partner, and then that is a little bit different platform, which I don't know. You have to become an affiliate first before you can try to become a partner. I think that requires a lot more. Hey, what's going on, Sonia? How are you doing? How you been?
This ashen grey, for instance, it mirrors the anxiety and urgency of those working nearby.
That is
as
a
they rush
good
to fulfill sudden
call,
orders.
Celeste. Let me check. Hold on one second. Let me check. They'll make you install Twitch. I mean, if you don't have it, I'm not going to ask you to install it. I'm going to stay on YouTube as well. But I am trying to get to affiliate. So, let's see. So it says path to affiliate. You need 50 followers. You need to stream 7 days a month. You need to stream for a minimum of 8 hours a month. So all that's accomplished. It says average 3 concurrent viewers / stream per stream, and it doesn't give a time frame. So I don't know if that's over the entire time or not. I'm okay, thank you. How are you and the dogs? We're doing well. We just added a new pup to the group. He was born last week, so yeah. Yeah, let me become that once my average hits 3. So that's how it works. All right, let's put this back on this.
Intense feelings like those spur the petals to change color. Bright glowing hues in the presence of joy. Dark, subdued shades for frustration or despair.
So on my YouTube side, where I grew my audience, Brian, a lot of people refer to my family as my dogs, because I am Ghost Dog, and my other dogs, my pack, my wife, our kids, their kids, yeah. So that's how they refer to my dogs, yeah.
Yet even with the collected wisdom of Charlian at our disposal, we've yet to identify the underlying principle of this.
Sonia, how have you been? Sonia, don't give me. Are you located? I know you're located overseas. I'm trying to remember where at overseas. Oh, wait a minute, Brian. I didn't tell y'all in the Discord chat about that. If I did it, I'm slipping for real.
And there are other mysteries besides. Although the flower is extraordinarily long-lived,
yeah, it's our second grandson.
Its low reproductive rate has made it difficult to find younger populations growing in the wild. With too few sightings to map its distribution, and no closely related species to track, we've been unable to pinpoint its land of origin.
No, I don't think I did, Brian. I'll be honest. I don't think I did. I went to go see him the day after he was born.
To further complicate matters, every culture, even dimly aware of its existence, has given it a different name and mythos. Our attempts to study it via the historical record have been an exercise in frustration. As an avid botanist myself, I should one day like to unravel the Heartbloom's secrets. But I'm afraid other duties must take precedence. I will leave you to your thoughts.
Have you learned aught of interest? A flower that reacts to one's feelings? Strange. I must say, I have never heard of such a thing.
This is all very fascinating, but as it stands, we fail to gain any significant insight into the Forum's undertaking.
Yeah, it's true.
Indeed.
To get to the plot of the story too fast,
activity to
not enough games.
Supposition that a priority has been placed on improving food production. Unfortunately for our investigation, these workers were never informed as to how their duties serve the master plan.
If only we could interrogate the Forum members directly. Isn't that the entrance to the Archaean? Look, there. I think that's Erenville.
Erenville.
A little difficult to tell from here, but I think you're right. He did say he was coming down to make his report.
Erenville receives his orders from the Forum. Would it not follow, then, that the superior to whom he reports is a Forum member? Or at least a close associate?
You mean to eavesdrop on their conversation? What of the risks?
Ours alone to bear. We won't interfere with Erenville's work, nor will he be implicated as an accomplice. If you're not comfortable taking part, I can do this alone.
Nay. I said myself that I wished to know Father's intentions. And no answers will be forthcoming should we simply ask nicely.
We can apologize later, should it come to it. Right now, we need every crumb of information we can get our hands on. Consequences be damned.
It might be best if you came along as well. In fact, we should all...
Cryle is enamored by this flower.
Oh, yes. That certainly sounds like a plan.
I'm glad you agree.
Quickly! Erenville is on the move. We need to get closer before we lose him.
Almost. I can almost reach you.
Who's she talking about? Ah, who is she talking about? Is Cryle still feeling unwell? I've never seen her so distracted. Keep an eye on her, but keep moving too. We cannot let our query slip away. Okay. Erenville was heading westward along the path outside the Archaean. Come, we can still catch him. Hold a moment, I have an idea. If memory serves, that colossal wall-like structure is a Lockinson? Lockinson? What the heck? Where do they get these words from? Beta, one of the, yep, that word too, climate control centers. It should have its own lift, with which one could access the upper or lower tiers. If I were an agent of the Forum, it would make for a convenient meeting place. But even if we happen to find Erenville in company of said agent, we cannot expect him to reveal issues of importance as we nonchalantly stroll past. Nay, we shall have to remain undetected. If only Gara and his vanishing spells were here. Oh, but there are other ways of turning invisible. Hippity hop, my little toads. Right, did she just turn us all on the frogs? I think she just turned us all on the little frogs. What the hell? Unaccustomed to transfiguration. Worry not, it will wear off with the passage of time. Celeste, why am I a frog? And why are the twins the same size frog that I am? I'm like 3 times their size. I suggest you and your green companions hop along, catch up with Ernville. Should you feel the magic fading, return to me and I will refresh the enchantment. And what am I to do in the meantime? Wait here with me. In your current state of mind, you'd be as likely to leap into the jaws of a predator as you would learn anything of note. Shota is very thorough in her enchantments. Very much so, Celeste. She very much so is. Alright, so obviously this is a time thing, so I need...
I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun to get respect up on the street.
Hey, Sonya followed on Twitch. Thank you, Sonya. I appreciate that. Very much. You did not have to make a Twitch account to come follow me over there, but I appreciate it very, very much. Which reminds me, were the creatures here about in that form, you are essentially defenseless. Yeah, you turned me into an effing frog. You have changed it to a toad. Or I'm sorry, not a frog, a toad. Can't have one giant frog in this place. I could be slightly larger, or they could be slightly smaller. Celeste, Jesus. You will return to your transfigured status if you move too far away. Look to your map for transfiguration areas of effect. Speak with Yashota to restore or prolong the transfiguration. Nope, same size. You are on a sneak mission. This is craziness, I tell you. It's your and my wife's fault. I'm playing this game. Ribbit. What? We don't even speak? Alpha Toad and Alpha Toad are now accompanying you. Keep them at your side in order to proceed the quest objectives. It's fun though. Stupid game. Okay. Hold on. Why is she with me? Why is my minion still part of me? The Gundam side quest? Remind me of the Gundam side quest. I think I did do it, but it doesn't ring a bell. Had a certain character and their adopted children. A little more thorough than that. You can give me a spoiler, Celeste, if I'm more than likely have done it. There's very few. Whoa. Okay, no, we're going the right way. What mic, light, and cameras are you using? Mic is the the Snowball Blue. I'm sorry, I've had this mic for years. As far as a light, I got this little light off of Amazon. It's just attached to my desk because I have this dining room light of this dining room I'm in. And there's that. And then as far as camera, the current camera I'm using right here is a Logitech webcam. But eventually, if and when I grow some more, if it becomes a thing again where I'm, streaming more often and growing, then I would buy a new camera at some point. Okay, what am I looking for? Ribbit. What? Alito turns to face the north. Perhaps she's suggesting you cross the bridge. You meet Gaius and his adopted children. His children have these Gundam-like robots. Nope. There's a Gundam coming up. I have a Gundam mission. This one right here. Oh, this one right here. Gaius, right here. The second one right here. Oh, let me get out of this. Crap. This one right here. This event right here. Celeste. I'm actually doing that. I started it, but I didn't get to finish it. Yes, I started it. Yeah, so I got to go back to speak to Gaius and go do the Gundam thing, and I need to understand it a little bit more, but I haven't finished it. Ribbit. Alpha Toad attempts and fails to shake his head, but you nevertheless understand that he is telling you. This is the wrong way. Okay. So then we need to go this way. No! Leave me alone, you yak. You have a fan blowing or something? Sounds like a noise in the background. Might be something with the mic. Could be something with the mic. I don't have a fan. You might hear the laptop fan. So there's a fan underneath my laptop. And you might be hearing, is it like a very quiet
you will find
blow?
Your compensation to be more than satisfactory. We wish to make
Almost
clear
like a
that
light
we are
hum.
pleased with the efficiency and thoroughness of your work. So much so that we have come bearing new tasks in need of your competent hand.
Yeah, it could have been a waterfall too from the game. That could be the other thing it might have been. Especially if you're just now hearing it, Brian. There's a lot of water background sounds in this game. Especially in the area that we're in.
Another lengthy list. If I may speak frankly, the Gleaners have been pushed to the point of collapse by your unending demands. We are not familiars to be exploited. We are Charlian scholars, and we deserve an explanation for this unseemly treatment. What warrants such urgency?
In an age long past, Charlian was charged with a momentous duty. And now that word of the final days hangs heavy in the air, the time has come for us to fulfill that charge. I can say no more, but I promise you this. All will be revealed in due course. And when it has, you will understand that your toil was in service to the greatest good.
Then I will do your bidding. For now. But unless you wish the Gleaners to rise up in protest, I advise you to offer tangible improvements for our working conditions. Your promised revelation does nothing to address present circumstances.
A fair point. Your concerns will be conveyed to the Forum.
I hope that was informative.
Wow.
You may consider my debt to you repaid in full.
Wow. He knew exactly who we were.
While I do have my reservations about the Forum, I want to believe that they have our best interests at heart.
He looked right at us and knew exactly who these frogs, these toads were. He's like, y'all ain't fooling me with these toad disguises.
Which is why I'm reassured that you're busy sniffing out the truth of things. We can ill afford to place all our eggs in one basket, this master plan of theirs, without first understanding the risks involved.
Wait! How did you know it was us?
Yeah, I want to know too.
If you mean to impersonate a toad, try studying the real thing. And don't try to fool an expert.
Okay. Yeah, Aaron's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. I suppose we should have known a gleaner who specializes in animal procurement would not be so easily deceived. Yet he seemed inclined to put his trust in us all the same. More importantly, perhaps, we discovered a new piece of the puzzle. This monotonous duty the Forum agent mentioned. Charlene has been called to action, and Telefenora's declaration was the catalyst. Whatever charge it is they hope to fulfill, they deem it of significant importance to disrupt all of the laboratorians, not to mention ignore Erosia's request for aid. Oh, we got five-ish people watching. Appreciate everybody over here hanging out. Oh, man. So I am more sore today than I was yesterday by the time I got done streaming. And that is because your boy has been at the gym putting it in. My wife and I were talking this morning, and we both were like, we want someone else to go work out for us and let them deal with the pain and just bring us back the results. Because we are sore. Oh my goodness. What duty could warrant the direct involvement of the Forum and the commitment to all its resources? Judging by what we just heard, none of the Gleaners were offered any kind of explanation. At this point, it seems abundantly clear that we will learn nothing new by pressing them further. We should head back to Yashoda and Cryle for the moment and see what they think of this. Look at that. Gotta read a lot, Brian. It is a lot. I played Destiny and it was so much reading. Yeah, it's a ton of reading. Plus, mind you, this game is 10 years old, over 10 years old. And I am basically reading 10 years plus worth of content. So like I should be. That's Oh, welcome back. I trust you found Arneville then? We did, and he recognized us. Said your toes wasn't good enough. Interesting. I had a feeling you would learn something important, even if that something was simply a confirmation that no one knows much of anything. We should share this with Cryle, then discuss how we'd like to proceed. Assuming we find her back at the farm, she would still behaving oddly, so I bade her return and rest there. I don't think all rugs have that much reading. Newer ones are actually voiced all the way through. This one though, just the important bits. Yeah, they do the important bits of voiceover. Yeah, I got what you meant when you said rugs, RPGs. Perhaps not the best decision in hindsight. Would you mind checking near those flowers she was so entranced by? The rest of us can survey the more distant areas just in case she decides to wander. Autocorrect's great. It makes you sound real smart all the time. Right now, I'm back on the Ghost 2.0. I just took the Pataka off a couple days ago. Try the grip. I'm probably not going to grab anything else for a while, Brian. Oh, it's a Blue Quest. We like Blue Quest. Blue Quest means unlocking flying. Okay, so this is the edge of this. The other way. She's not gonna be down there. This is where flying is so much better. Being able to fly. Oh, we're gonna pick this up real quick. Beach Armor Pro. Yeah, honestly, the next thing I get will probably be something. I'm only waiting to see if they drop some kind of good leather case later on. Like I said, I was hoping maybe with the Z Fold, the Z Flip coming out later on this year, maybe somebody will drop a leather line for all the current Samsung models. Then, figuring that they can kind of capitalize on all of it at that point. Bro, my abs are killing me. I don't really read these. I just kind of click them on. All right, we'll do that later. This area is huge. This side. Nope. Seems to like the Bellamy for the iPhone. It's probably good for the Ultra. Nah, I had the Bellamy. Did they have one for the Ultra? Yeah. What's going on, Passive? How you doing, buddy? Problem is, I don't remember where them stupid flowers are. Bruh, I'm outside the area. Can't make that jump. Hop over the wall. The biggest hater in the stream. I'm a lover. Bro, I don't feel like I've been all over this whole stupid thing. I can't go in any of these rooms, right? No. Did I miss her somewhere? Nope. I came this way already, but I didn't go up though. Or did I start up and then came down? I think I went up and came down. Bro. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Alone. A stray onion? The heck is a stray onion? Ah, here she is. That's where these flowers were. Hey, Ray. At work, sorry you're late. No worries. This is a impromptu middle of the day stream, so. Appreciate everybody coming by and hanging out.
for you. The spell will keep it from wilting.
Well, you have to get a Kadabe case for the Ultra,
ahead.
though. The whole lineup is coming. Oh, Brian. Why,
Will you speak
Brian?
with her now? I cannot hope to match Minfilia's clarity, of course, but...
I know, Brian.
Thank you.
Oh, Heidelin.
Do not worry. She has lent me her body for only a moment. Just as I could not save the first from the flood of light, it has become arduous for me to interact with the physical world without assistance.
Okay, let me know your favorite one, Brian.
Though I might converse with you
But
for
they
a
usually make a
time,
gray one that's pretty
the
dope.
incorporeal
That
form I
usually
assumed
like.
on the ship would be incapable of casting even the simplest enchantment.
Wife's gonna kill me if I come home with another case.
It is in the depths of the ethereal sea, the place to which all life returns, where my influence is greatest. After Minfilia's sacrifice
Chief
on
is
the
probably
first,
going to be the favorite. The
it was
synthesis
to the
is coming
sea,
in the clear
here
one,
in the
like
source,
the ghost. Oh,
where I ferried her soul.
tiny owl. They don't
I
make a
wish
tiny
that
owl
gentle
for the,
spirit to find rest in the world she loved so
the
well.
25 Ultra passive,
Her
aka
and another who may yet have a part to
forklift.
play.
Forklift Tim
Though
Apple.
that will depend on you. Take the flower. Walk free, for you are free to go where you wish, to believe
Paragon?
what you will.
Really? The Paragon? Wait, why do I see you on here, but I don't see you over here?
That gloom will be your guide, test and proof of your conviction.
Okay, now I see you over here.
In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow. Together, raise it aloft and let it shine, till the end, blinding and radiant.
Was all too brief. Already she seems so far away.
Water, Brian. Water. Anytime you see me with this, it's going to have water in it. Just...
My apologies if I startled you. Ever since we began our descent into Labyrinthos, I had sensed another's will, straining to reach out. Even with my particular talents, though, I was unable to make a connection at first, so weak and tenuous it was. Once I took hold of that wispy thread, imagine my surprise to discover it was
Go
Heidelin
put some
herself.
tequila or something in there. It's Friday.
Needless to say, it seemed wise to learn what we could before letting go.
I got places to drive to after this stream, sir.
Her
Yo,
answers were more
Margaret
cryptic
stream.
than I would have liked.
Passive.
At least she left us with
Did
a
you see
guide
the
of
title
sorts,
of today's stream?
that unusual flower. Yes, we are definitely making progress.
You can't be serious. We've done nothing wrong.
Oh boy. No margarita stream tonight. Tonight I got someplace to be. Oh, it's their father.
Master Fortuno?
Twitch affiliation.
What
What's a
business
Margaret
has
stream?
the forum with us?
Obstruction and suppression, apparently.
Mistress Baldessian, Our records show you facilitated the Scions' entrance into Sharlayan by claiming them as assistants for your organization. We are aware of your investigations. After alerting the major institutions to the presence of potential troublemakers, we received word from an Archean custodian.
All right, so I paused the auto to answer. So lately, Margalog tequila, Margalo tequila comes in it's the Respirado. It's pretty good. That was the last couple of times I personally bought tequila. I bought that. But we drink tequila a lot in the house. When we do drink, it's usually tequila of some sort. Just had a pickle glazed Popeye's chicken sandwich. Slaps. A pickle glazed?
A group operating under the auspices of the students, skulking about Labyrinthos and engaging in clandestine behavior.
Yo, pause, Brian.
Clandestine? We may not have entered Sharlayan as Scions, but we did naught to conceal our identities.
Brian always trying to glaze.
Our only purpose in this city is to seek the truth. I can think of no reason why our actions should warrant the Forum's intervention.
My wrist hurts too.
'Tis not our way to discourage the pursuit of knowledge, but the timing of such pursuits must be considered, not to mention their potential impact. With the world in chaos, we, the true caretakers of wisdom, have committed ourselves to an undertaking that demands the utmost discretion. And we will not risk its success by turning a blind eye to disruptive foreign elements in our midst.
What then is to be our fate? Will you put us on a ship back to Eorzea?
The Forum will convene to examine your case. The results of said inquiry will determine your future in this city. As for your absent companion, he has already been detained.
Absent companion? Oh, I wonder if they're talking about Stydian. He's the one we really haven't seen.
Graha!
Oh, Graha.
But why? Is reading a crime now, too?
Reading is encouraged, celebrated even. Not, however, of the volumes shelved in the restricted section of the library.
Oh. You went into the wrong part of the library.
Refusing to comply will only make matters worse. Let us instead treat this as an opportunity to open a dialogue with the Forum.
As you can tell, the music lets you know this is a very serious part of the game.
Silence is often one's best defense. I would advise against prolonging the proceedings with frivolous discourse. But enough. This is not the place for debate. The rostra await.
Looks like a knockoff Thanos. What? Not even close, fam. He's more built along the lines of oh, what's the dude's face? Squidward. What one? Robert Downey called Squidward. Just want to ride on its own for a little bit.
Forgive me. I was careless.
We would have been detained regardless. This way, at least, we managed to stay together. I trust your time within the Forbidden Archives was well spent.
The Forum will come to order. This inquiry is now in session. As Speaker-elect, I will be presiding over the day's proceedings. Master Fortuner, would you be so kind as to restate the matter which compelled you to summon your colleagues with such urgency?
As you are all aware, we recently denied Eorzea's request for Sharlayan assistance. Since then, certain individuals dissatisfied with our decision have taken it upon themselves to interfere with our work. They entered our nation masquerading as associates of the students of Baldessian. But these malcontents are better known as the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. These militants wield influence with both the Eorzean and Eastern alliances, and are inextricably involved with the crisis presently affecting the world. Loose in our city, these warmongers sought to meddle with and expose matters of state secret. What are they, if not a dire threat to be expelled?
Oh, goodness.
You have tarnished the good name of the students.
This weekend?
Galuf would be ashamed.
I doubt, maybe. The wife and I are talking about starting that game tomorrow, so we could probably participate in drinking and playing.
Galuf Baldessian was never one to forsake his fellow man.
Might have to make a trip over to the good old
Even if
grocery
this
store.
nation closed every door and retreated from the world, he would have found a way to help the Scions, help every soul of this star fight back against the coming doom.
A terrible enemy stands poised to lay waste to all we hold dear. In the face of such madness, Eorzea reached out to Sharlayan, a respected ally, in the hopes of forming a united front. Was your curt dismissal truly the best you could offer? Or are you so preoccupied with your momentous duty of an age long past that even the end of the world is unworthy of your attention?
Whence came this revelation?
From the mouth of a Forum member within fortuitous earshot.
Then it seems your findings support my own. The reason I visited the restricted shelves was to study records of the Forum's policy-making process, to better understand the historical trends underlying their most major decisions. At first glance, the positions of neutrality and war, and the accumulation of knowledge, above all else, appear constant and consistent. The unchanging pillars of Sharlayan society.
All right, we'll talk to the wife about it when she gets off work.
And once upon a time, I might have left it at that.
Split fiction.
These days, however, I am more attuned to the subtleties of governance, and so I noticed something odd. From a particular point in time, the purpose of these policies shifted. No longer was knowledge preserved for the benefit of society. Rather, society was to be gradually reshaped to ensure the preservation of knowledge. The most conspicuous and telling change was the one which befell Labyrinthos. Once little more than an oversized storehouse, an enormous allocation of funds saw it transformed into an advanced research and archival facility. I also discovered a fascinating account on the finances of our Dravanian colony. The settlement attracted students from far and wide, and the connections and tuition fees thus acquired were funneled into further improvements for the archives. Now, there is no question that our nation's progress is tied to the acquisition of wisdom. Nevertheless, the vast resources diverted for this purpose borders on the obscene. But returning to the matter of when, our change in course appears to have been made some 270 years ago.
The very same period when Sharlayan scholars in the hinterlands began a formal study of the ethereal sea. You found something, did you not? And whatever it was, gave rise to your oh-so-important duty.
Mind your tongue, Archon. If you had seen...
Yes, we are bound by a duty we cannot ignore. Knowing this, what would you have us do? Abandon our vital work and join you on the field of battle? We will never choose the way of the sword. We will fulfill our mission, not through strife and bloodshed, but survival. Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
What up? What up, 50 Squint?
Do as you must, then. But we Scions will fight
Logan.
until the
It's good,
heavens
buddy.
fall.
How you doing?
Until our last breath.
We are chilling right now. We are in a very important part of the story, of this particular story so far. So that's why I'm letting it play through.
Such misguided zeal.
Father, Master Fortuno, I fail to understand the stance you have elected to take.
Well,
but by the
I
same
see
token,
TH going
I
on
have
in
yet
here.
to find a compelling
Twitch
argument
put
to
2
counter
stars
the challenge
by
you
it.
put to us in Gridania.
Over on the Twitch chat though. So strange.
Still, in the midst of my uncertainty, I must trust in myself to do what is right, as others have chosen to trust in me. So I will continue, as I always have, weighing the consequences of my every action, and allowing my hope for the future to inform my decisions.
I knew I should have waited. I should have text message.
That's quite enough. Have you all forgotten the reason for this assembly?
We're getting this man to the
Skolok
moon.
Monteshane. He's the head of the studium and an old friend of my
Watching you from the
grandfather's.
pool now.
Honestly, every discussion
Really
devolves
hot.
into some interminable debate. Terrible
Well, you're in
habit.
Florida, Brian.
Let's return
Yeah.
to the topic at
Pretty
hand. By their own admission, these scions have resolved to fight alongside the Eorzean nations against the doom which swift approaches. But there exists no evidence of an attempt to incite our citizens to do the same. Furthermore, while our decision may well have been the correct one, we cannot simply bull our way through these disagreements without inviting doubts or objections. Put yourselves in
Brian,
their
you don't know who
place.
50 Squint is?
Who among you would leave a tome unopened if an elder forbid you read it with no reason given?
Oh, okay, you guys are joking.
If
Okay,
we're
I
to
see,
quell
never mind.
further discontent, then we must conclude this matter with a fair and even hand.
Steal y'all mailboxes.
Order! We will have order!
Don't make me laugh. It makes my
Master Montaigne raises some valid points. Keeping such concerns in mind, I propose we enforce the following measures. Until further notice, the students of Baldessian are to cease any and all activities within the domain of Sharlayan. You will also refrain from any further investigation into the Forum's decisions and duties. Failure to comply with these restrictions will result in the immediate expulsion of your Scion associates. Let us put this judgment to a vote. All in favor, raise your hand.
It's chasing the mailman down.
I count 51 for and 48 against. The proposal is passed. Students, Scions, you have heard the Forum's judgment. Pray abide by it, or face the consequences. Honored members, I thank you for your time. This inquiry is concluded.
I'll give you a hint. No. Right. The very political part of the game right now. Very political. Well, at least we've been allowed to remain in the city, and our endless investigations have not been in vain. We now know that the mysterious duty of theirs begin with whatever the Forum discovered in the Ethereal Sea. With our freedom so sorely cultivated, however, we struggle to learn aught more of the substance here in Sharlayan. To be honest, I have no idea what's going on in the game. Just BSing in the chat. Right. That's all y'all doing. If I ask y'all, if I gave y'all a 3-question pop quiz, y'all would fail. Oh man. The game can get deep, bruh. Yeah, God of War Sunday. Definitely down for God of War on Sunday. If you give me a quiz, I'm unsubscribing. Oh, don't make me laugh so hard. Oh, my abs, they hurt. They hurt so much. They hurt so much. Stop doing that. The overall picture has grown clearer, yes, but that's in spite of the Forum being so maddeningly vague about their duty, about this duty of theirs. Why are they so reluctant to explain their actions in plain words? Survival comes what may. His father's work so vital that it takes precedence over his own family? Alphanode, Alizé, it is you. When I heard you'd been dragged before the Forum, I came as swiftly as I could. I'm so very glad they allowed you to stay. Let's see, I'll give you a hint, Brian. 50 was in my streams. I also will give you a hint. He used to go by 50 Squint in Discord as well. And technically, if you type his name in, it will show you who it is. Mother. Sold him out? Man. Did I know, really, Forklift? Brian's at the pool BSing in the stream. I don't think my man gonna really care right now who 50 Squint is. I Emerlands Lavore at your service. Got to get going. I hope you enjoy Endwalker. Yeah, we're going to keep streaming it as often as, you know. I plan to stream it at least 2 to 3 times a week. So we'll keep going until we get to the end. I'm not going to tell you all that, Brian. And you'll find people must be the scions of the seventh dawn. How lovely it is to finally meet you. And then on the Dawn Trail, yeah. Then finally the Dawn Trail. I'll finally be caught up somewhat to you guys. Why is Twitch blocking LMAO? Oh. Mother, please, we do not wish to make things difficult for you. If word reaches father that you were here. Oh, bother that. I am to be chastised for speaking with my own children? I am well aware that you and Mr. Falshanot are not on the best of terms at the moment, but I've been absolutely desperate to see my darlings again. Think about the clever responses. It might be Logan. That is true, 50. That is true. You will come by the house, won't you? I have gifts waiting. Logan, who's that? Ow. Oh. The timing couldn't be better. As matter stands, we shan't be going anywhere until we discuss matters with Thancred's group and reconsider our options. Go visit your home. We will be back at the annex when you are ready to rejoin us. I'm not sure. Duran, what do you think? Your Discord, you're famous? I mean, Brian is pretty famous. Duran? The Duran Tinsley? What a splendid day this has turned out to be. Champion of Erosia, I insist that you join us. Of course she would insist that I join. Is wanting groin a new what? Discord is mine. I am Discord. Wait a minute. Is this Brian Musk? Just buying big corporations all over the world? But we mustn't be quick. We must be quick about it. Not for my own benefit, but should my husband return and find you enjoying our hospitality, the servants will be made to suffer the consequence. Elon wishes he was Brian.
Got him! Got him!
Oh my goodness. Pastor, what link did you put in the chat? Don't make me take y'all link privileges away. Bro drives one BMW that hates all other cars. Brian's Discord? Okay. Duran, if you would be so kind to escort my children to the estate. Oh my goodness. Y'all are absolutely hilarious, man. And then she was gone, and with her, any opportunity to protest. Indeed, the matter is settled. Enjoy yourselves, you three. I have other stuff, just don't like Tesla. Hey, not a big Tesla fan either, Ron. I apologize. My mother is not one to take no for an answer. Still, I am relieved even to see her in such high spirits. What say you, Duran? Though it seems we shall have little enough time to enjoy it, will you accompany us on our visit home? Let's see, I drive a Tesla, best charging network. Yeah, okay, that's true. Fine, if we're going then let us get it over with. But be sure to stay in the entrance hall. No peeking into our private chambers. Thank you very much. Dang. Wait, why ever not? Your room was always perfectly neat and tidy. Everyone has things they'd rather keep to themselves, don't they? Cherish mentions you couldn't bring yourself to throw away childhood toys. See, but the Buick LeSabre is handling the business right now. Hey, Buick makes great cars. I don't drive one now, but they make good cars. I mean, never mind. Lavore Estate is that way, straight down the stairs. Come on. Big Gertrude. With a capital G. What do I drive right now? I drive a Chevy Traverse. 2020 Chevy Traverse. Yeah, it's been a nice ride. Actually, we're going to drive it down to Texas here 1st of May. Hey, there goes your music, Brian. But electric cars are perfect for people who don't care about cars so much. Less maintenance. Is it actually less maintenance? Passive? I don't think it's less maintenance. Plus, your electric bill goes stupidly sky high. It's better for the environment for sure. Let's see. Almost like iPhones are the perfect for people who don't care about phones. Ouch.
Bada bop boom pow.
No air filter, no engine oil changes. Don't have to worry about a motor with high mileage. Pretty much just grease those brakes and change the tires. Do I want to see your grip on video? What? Let me ask you this, Fiddy. Did you get the notification for his video? Because I didn't get the notification until I came to YouTube later on and was fooling around on my stuff set up and noticed that he had a video out. And here you are at last. Please do come in.
Welcome home, my lady.
I don't have it turned on my phone, but when I got on YouTube on my PC, I saw it. Yeah, okay.
What? What are you gawping at?
What do you mean, what am I gawking at? see. Scion headquarters must seem squabbling like.
I'll have you know I'm quite fond of the Rising Stones.
Lord Fortuneau is not to hear of this visit. And I should also like the children to have their gifts, ere my husband makes his return.
As...
Forgot I had this on the auto. Actually, gonna hit the button. Skip past his one little line.
Master Alphino, Mistress Alice, if you would accompany me upstairs.
We shan't be long.
The twins have been sending letters home from time to time, recounting their latest adventures.
Excuse me.
I am sure they withhold certain details, of course, if only to keep me from worrying. Yet a mother worries all the same. In the early days, especially.
Chat, but I need to know if you have notifications turned on, so I can be recognized for how
they
great
have
I
found
am.
the strength to overcome adversity
yeah.
time
If you go to
and
YouTube and
time
send a super
again.
chat, yeah.
Their words grow more confident with every letter, their depictions more vivid. The triumphs and defeats, the joys and sorrows. It is clear that they have come to find value in every experience.
I need the dopamine.
But of those they treasure most, it would seem that meeting you might be the most impactful. Why, since that fateful day, I do believe there has not been a single missive in which you were not mentioned by name.
I reacted way too serious to that because I just
They
reread
care
it
for you,
passive.
and I am glad they have such a steadfast companion watching over them.
I'm trying to pay attention to the story.
Under normal circumstances, I would offer you tea, but alas, these are anything but. In any event, why don't you keep me company whilst we await my children's return? Perhaps you might regale me with a tale or two of your exploits.
Excuse me. Chores ain't a story. I know, right? I'm gonna have to change up the title again.
When you mentioned gifts, I wasn't
Chore
sure what
and
to
Story
expect.
Simulator.
Mother,
Oh, look how well it fits you. And the style is to your liking?
It's perfect. Exactly what I would have chosen. But please, tell me you had something different made for Alphino.
Naturally. You are hardly little children anymore. And while I shall miss
Your girl
dressing you
said
in
keep
those
her
precious
company.
matching
She likes them
outfits,
boys
I
with
must
7 foot
respect the
shoulder.
individuals you have grown to become. See for yourself.
Thank you for the splendid clothes, Mother.
Don't they look
Stylish,
spiffy?
comfortable, and eminently practical.
I am so glad you like them.
Did she bake something for me
too? However, missing one final touch.
If you would allow me, Master Alphino.
Wait. Are these...
A sage's tools of the trade. They belonged to your father. Though he may as well be chained to his desk these days, As a student, he was often called upon to venture into the field. He wielded those armaments, both to heal and to harm in no few battles. None so fierce as those you two have braved, perhaps, but battles nonetheless. Thus did I pull them out of storage, to show you that
You're
he
gonna
was
have
not
to bust
always
out
the man who
the
stands in vehement
AstroTurf in
opposition
the
to you
football
now.
stadium for your giant character.
And also because it would be a terrible waste
I
of
wanted an
ridiculously
actual depiction of
expensive
how I
House
feel in
Livier
real life.
commissioned artistry.
I want to thank everybody for hanging out today so far.
I am told these
We got about
devices are quite difficult to master.
7 or 8
But someone
watching
of
right
your
now.
extensive experience should soon have them darting about with grace and aplomb. May the wisdom in
Probably
that
gonna go
crystal
for
serve you well.
maybe another hour.
And please, try to find common ground with your father, that you might come and go without need for this awful subterfuge.
We will, Mother. I promise.
My final gifts to you, before you run off, are an observation and a suggestion. Firstly, Fortunato has ever been a serious man, but it was only after you were born that he truly lost himself in his work. I may not know the Forum's inner workings, but I know your father's. The timing of that change in him holds some significance. Secondly, do not seek to best your father with words. Far better that you simply show him. Let him discover the merit of your actions, after they cannot be undone.
Basically, she said, ask for forgiveness, not permission.
Oh, Mother.
I live by that motto a lot. It gets me in trouble sometimes.
We shall take your wisdom to heart. Thank you again for these gifts, and farewell for now.
Safe travels, my children. Eat well, stay warm, and keep your friends close.
That's the last part of this particular part. Another part. It's got some old set of things in it. I don't know if she said that he was a freestyle rapper. That's putting a lot. It's putting a lot of bend on that conversation, Passive. Lots of bend. All right. She said, don't beat him with words. Yeah. She basically said, ask for forgiveness, not permission. Show him things, and then, if he gets mad, well, sorry, Pops, but you really need to see this as it was. Thank you for indulging my mother's request. I can see it meant a lot to her. And I shall refrain from inquiring as to the content of your private conversation. Our visit was all too brief. For now, however, it will have to suffice, as will these tokens of home that we carry with us. These gifts to help us remember who we are and whence we came. Nah, freestyle rapper. But enough sentimentally? Man, sentimentally. That's a hard word to say. Let us return to the annex and rejoin our companions. I think I should be able to go up somewhere. Not past it. Just overthinking this. Probably am. Bro. Where am I? Maybe I need to go inside. Helps when you walk in the door. How close are you to beating the game? Brian, there is no such thing as beating Final Fantasy. I'm not close at all. If you mean ending the storyline, not close at all. This is going to be about a month-long hike through this expansion. Enjoy your time with the Lavores, I hope. I would ask how the twins fared, but their new outfits tell the tale. I only hope that we can help them reconcile with their father, that they might return home one day with their heads held high. In the meantime, we edge ever closer to the secret. The form strives to hide, and the flowers bequeathed to you by Heidelin is sure to guide us going forward. Yeah, it's stupid long. Like, even when I finished all the main quests, using my iPhone, using my bum iPhone to watch the stream so my Ultra doesn't drain battery, bruh. Hey, Brian. Hey, he'd be killing all the battery watching these streams, fam. Watching videos and stream. Killer. I'm confident that once you scouted out the situation in Thavenar, we'll be well equipped to plot our next move. So that's that plot. Okay. Alright, so before I start this one, yeah, I always bring the iPhone with you just in case. I'll be right back. I'm going to step away real quick before I start this next set of quests. Unfortunately, I just downloaded it. Just waiting on my wife to finish changing out her, or get her clothes off the dryer, then we will start back up. That's rude. What you mean you don't want to deal with these kind of conversations while you're streaming past? Oh, I'm gonna ask her about the drinking tomorrow. Hold on, she's got faces coming. So they said when we do our split fiction stream tomorrow, they want it to be a drinking stream. All right. I don't know. That's the look. All right. She agreed we can do a drinking stream while we play this game tomorrow. This brand new game. No. I don't know if they want to set parameters or not. We'll talk about that tomorrow. You better get lit. Oh, geez, Brian. Dude, act like our comments were interrupting his car crash simulator game. I need full concentration to play My Little Pony. Fools, man. Y'all some fools. Oh, man. Oh. Y'all can't make me laugh like that. I told you, my abs hurt. Yeah, drink the stream tomorrow. Okay, 1 second. It's almost done. Yes, started back working out about 3 weeks ago, Brian. And this week I just turned up a little bit more from the initial workout. Added more weight to my lifting routines. So my body's letting me know that, hey, you're pushing us and it hurts. Okay. Check it out. That sucks. All right, let's get back into it. We're going to push for about another hour, maybe, and then call it there. Whew. Where are we at? There we are. I have Crowd's instructions in hand. If you're ready to set out, then so are we. Having been to Fandaniel before, I can travel by Aetheryte, but what of the rest of you? Another sea voyage would waste time we don't have. Chore was of the same mind and had already secured an aid of the good folk of the Confluence. We'll take ourselves there. The Confluence, thou sayest. I'm afraid so, my friend. Yeah, you want to tell me more about this? Why are you so concerned? Thou wilt recall the hunt for the Ice Heart, unto whose sanctuary we delivered the owing to the knowledge of our comrade Morabine. Maura Bryan was an authority into the etherology, a field of study she did, embarking in her pursuit of her parents' example. I'm gonna leave iPhone at home, still on stream. We about to head out. Okay, no worries, Forklift. Probably won't be too much longer. Man, I want to start live streaming. You should start live streaming, Brian. Just so we can do silly stuff like this. Both are authoritarians in their own right, and are researchers at the Confluence. Haven't you gone to see them yet? I attempted to do so earlier, but my shame, my courage failed me at the last. As it hath many times I thought to reach out to them after sending that fateful letter. Neither time nor introspection have revealed unto me the words I should speak, and thus have I kept my silence. Whether you come with us or no is your choice, and yours alone. If it is too difficult, we'll manage. Thou art kind to say so, but I have no intentions of forsaking our cause. I shall go to the Confluence, and I shall face that which hath long been overdue. If it's settled, then let us be off. When we arrive, we should look for a researcher named Kite. I think it's Kite. Kytte. All right. Oh, bro, that was just outside the door. Yeah, like I had to go somewhere far. Okay. Going to do something fun today? Well, now, it's rather a lot of stern faces. Are my library books overdue again? Wow, this guy must be a real treat. Hold on one second. My bad. Oh. Okay, back. Bruh, it hurts to move. Hurts to move. Not to our knowledge, we're associates of Cryo, the students of Ballison. We seek passage to Tharvanar, and understand that you can assist us. Ah, the test subjects. Welcome. Test subjects. Right. They said it after I said it. Test subjects. Oh, you haven't heard? Well, then allow me to explain. In order to travel to an aetheryte, you ordinarily need to be attuned to it beforehand. Otherwise, you can't use it as a beacon to seek out while you're a mess of the aetheryte hurling along the life stream. An inconvenient but uncontrollable limitation of aetheryte teleportation. But what if I were to tell you that there is a way to travel to the aetheryte without being attuned to it? Bruh. A way to teleport instantly to places you've never been. For long years, we've labored to make such a travel possible that people might move about more freely. And finally, we've done it. We've created a new kind of aetheryte that doesn't require tuning. Truly, that changes everything. Well, my language may have been a bit misleading. The user need not to attune to these aetherytes, but the aetherytes themselves must have been pre-attuned to each other, thereby facilitating travel between the two points. But it just so happens that of our first test pair of aetherytes, one has been installed here in Charlene, and the other over in Yehudmid. Whoa, these words, they always do me in. A port town in Thalvanir. Just realized something. Bloody Nimi hasn't went live yet. She probably goes live here in a little bit. What's the shaking head, Brian? What are you doing? No giggity. The old giggity head. No Quagmire giggity head. As you may know, our nation has long maintained strong ties with the Radazahan, and indeed we owe much to this breakthrough, to the contributions of the alchemist. Okay, Brian is now playing with the emotes that he done found in the Twitch chat, the Twitch thing. Gotcha. Hey, what's going on, Forgotten? How you doing, buddy? Just hanging out here so Forgotten. I tuned into a live stream showing the live stream. What were your thoughts about what they're getting ready, some of the stuff they got coming up for the game, and were you expecting more from that comment? What the fuck is that on my wall? Bro, we have some weird insects. Give me 1 second, y'all. Get this little bug away from over here. Try to fly. Player. Gotta wait just in time. I'm gonna crush that tail. That's a pause. Just entertain yourself over here? Yeah, I got you, Brian. I got you, fam. Oh, man. Oh, I did add this after our conversation the other day. I forgot about this. I added this.
Nurse!
Yes, Dr. Scratch and Sniff?
Get these kids out of here!
Hello, nurse.
Since Brian didn't know what we were talking about. Added that today to the stream. I don't know where I'm going to put it at. More so than just me hitting the button and doing it. But there we go. Might have to get old pause or an ayo. Hey, yo, pause. I feel like rewards for content seem to be getting better, but it also seems like the paywall getting bigger too. All these upcoming champs they show, even reworks, are all money involved. Yes, I would agree. And I was talking with Jason last weekend about, before he dropped this video, he didn't mention me. He mentioned Truth, but he didn't mention me. And I don't know if he had already recorded prior to him and I talking, but I kind of told him, like, when you're talking about things, they're not going to put a cap on the money stuff. They've already opened that can of worms, and they're going to continue to keep pushing that can of worms as far as they can, right? So what you have to do is talk about what more can they do to help players in the long term in that game. Continue to feel like because here you guys are. You guys just introduced rank 4s. I feel like it was only a couple of years ago. Man, I cannot talk. It was only a couple of years ago. That don't even sound right. But yeah, a couple of years ago where they launched rank 4 6 stars. So I feel like they're pushing the growth of the chase much faster than they were in the past. And that was my issue with the game. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, I played a game called Marvel Contest Champion. It was a mobile fighting game. Really, really addictive, really fun. I'm not even going to talk about how much I actually dropped into that mobile video game, because if I told you guys would be like, Ghost, what in the hell are you doing? But we hosted tournaments, of different kinds for that game. I built my community on that game on the YouTube side, and so I still follow a lot of the people over there who play the game, although I haven't played in almost a year. And they, at that time, when I decided to quit, I said the hamster wheel is continuing to spin. You keep chasing the same thing over and over again, and they're pushing it more and more for you to drop more and more money to chase that piece of cheese. And again, another one of those games that you'll never quote unquote beat. They have a lot of in-game content that you can do, but you will never beat that game. Yeah, and that was my big issue, Forgotten. The rank 4 7 stars just came out 2 years ago, and we finally started getting 6-star rank 4s and rank 5s. Right, exactly. The whole ascension to extend a 6 stars lifespan pretty much died quickly. Yeah, exactly. They said, oh, we learned from our past and we weren't going to do it again. Yeah. 7-star Nick, I seen that. 7-star Nick Fury coming in a spending event. Like, come on, fam. Y'all are tripping. Like, that's crazy. All right, let's get back to the game at hand. So to sum it up, we are to test these aetherites. How fortunate for you. I should mention that an accident has impaired my ability to channel ether. Will this be a problem? Not at all. As a matter of fact, you might say these aetherites were made for people like your good self. The magic imbued within will whisk you away without any effort on your part. Let me comment about this 7-star Nick Fury. So all I want to know is we're going to bring out a 7-star King Groot. Will Lefty then rank up his 7-star King Groot to rank 3 or rank 4, go into the battlegrounds, and fight a 7-star rank 3, rank 4 Nick Fury and get clapped by a special 2? That's my only question.
Bada bop boom pow.
It's my only question. A veritable dream come true, and far be it from me to watch or for me to worry about such things. Do we have permission to make use of your shiny new invention? The only permission required is yours, so assuming you're willing, we're all set. It may come to you surprise. Heading out, keeping the phone on. All right, thanks, Passive, man. Appreciate you. It becomes a surprise, but we actually struggle to find test subjects. Most people seem to have an unreasonable fear of their souls gradually disintegrating as they drift helplessly in the live stream. In the statistically unlikely event that something goes awry. But it is plain that you aren't most people. Mr. Scryle truly knows how to pickle. If I might change the subject, are Master Wilsonson and Mistress Bowie YD I'm not present today? Oh, you didn't hear? They recently resigned their post. Their expertise was needed elsewhere. A large-scale project helmed by the Forum itself, as I understand, but I am not privy to the details. I see. Any other questions? No? Then let's get going before you change your minds. Please see to your preparations and head outside to the Aetheryte Plaza. I'll be along shortly. Not the door. This is the door.
Right, we're all set. Just the four of you, was it?
3. I'm already attuned to the crystal in Fandaniel.
You are? Oh. I would have preferred more test subjects. Oh, well, never mind. If our 3 travelers could line up here, please? Yes, right there is fine. Take a deep breath, and I'll soon have you soaring through the ether. Oh, and one last thing. You might experience a teensy-weensy touch of violent ethereal sickness. Good luck!
Dang, you gonna tell us that after you already started? What? Hey, random day off? Somewhat, yeah. Yeah, Abdo, somewhat. How's it going, man? Seriously? Chilling, thanks. Just eating some breakfast. How are you doing for breakfast? Even for you, this is kind of late for breakfast, bro.
Rising from the southeast waters of the Bounty.
Overall, not too bad.
Plenty
Not too
served
bad.
as the
Just trying
battleground
to
for a
pushing through the
conflict
game.
between 2 peoples.
This long story, a lot of reading,
Their
a
cultures
lot of
blended to one
reading
another
of
until
and
a
being read
unique
too.
amalgamation was distilled from the chaos in
When
a
they're
process
building
not unlike their precious
expansion.
alchemy.
And this is the build to
Once
the end
solidified as a single nation,
of this current
an adamant
storyline.
stance of neutrality would hold
And
invaders
the next
at bay
expansion starts the new storyline.
for a time. Now across this vibrant isle creeps a fog of malice. What choice do you have? What chance?
Well, it depends on how you define it, suppose. It's the first meal I've eaten today, so that's breakfast, right? It's actually
Against
a salad,
such an
though. Okay,
insidious foe.
got you. All right, let's attune to that crystal so we never have to do that again. Good Lord, that just felt like it was harsh. That does not look like a good deal. Yeah. So yeah, we're still working on getting me to affiliate over here on Twitch, Abdo.
Shellfish.
Join us on Twitch. The more people we get over here, you know, even if it's just for a few minutes.
Let me bring you something to
or
drink.
chat or two down, and
Settle your bellies.
you know, you can come back to YouTube. I don't have ads, so you're okay over on Twitch.
There was a note with Kryle's instructions. Don't let a Stinian roam the markets alone. He's alarmingly bad with coin.
Yeah, it's funny that I complain about reading so much in MCLC, and then I've been playing 2 games that have a lot more reading for the stories. I've never played Final Fantasy, so this is cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of reading. This is my first Final Fantasy as well. Over where? Over here, where you're at, Abdo. Welcome. For those who don't know, this is my buddy Aaron Abdo, aka Intoxicated Gamer. He also plays other games on Twitch. So if you want to go ahead and... I don't have the shout-out thing. I need to get the shout-out thing. But yeah, head on over. I don't think I have a shout-out. Let me see. Nope. No shout-out. First things first, let me attune to this big crystal. Or not. Or do so. Bro, what is going on? Yeah, Lefty got a ton. He'd streamed the event, and then after that, like literally, I watched his stream go from like just over double digits people watching to like over 100 people watching on Twitch after the Kabam live stream. And just like you said, it was a lot of people that come from the Kabam live stream over to his, and a bunch of people then start following him, which is kind of cool. So it's good. It's good for him. Maybe next time, don't take Kabam stream day off, Abdo. Just FYI. You there? I need 3 drinks. Something that helps with ethereal sickness. Yes, please hurry. By the monsoon, a traveler, eh? I mean, greetings. Greetings and welcome. You are wise, good sir, to come to me. My special armor lassie is made only with the finest and precious ingredients. It's farmed for calming unruly bellies. By way of a warm welcome to Tharvanair, I am pleased to offer it to you for the low price of 19,800 gil. Bruh, what? for not 1, not 2, but 3 bottles. A bargain amongst bargain. The price is high road robbery, and you want to say as much to Estinian, but you realize any words of warning you cry out would be accompanied by your last meal. I kind of took it off since he was streaming already, though. Don't like to compete with my friends. I mean, jokingly, I do. Right, I get it. I get what you're talking about. You must stand before Estinian and use the gesture deny that the deal. And using gestures deny that the deal is fair. Okay, so I stand here and do this gesture thing. I thought you could barely stand. What do you need to tell me that is so urgent? Wait, I shouldn't buy the let's say the merchant is swindling me? Yeah, bro. 19,000 of anything is highway robbery for 3 drinks. Sincerest apologies, sir, but I appear to have my price confused. It is actually 1,890 gil for 3 bottles of Lucille. Oh, bro, that's still way too high. That confusion would have been quite costly for both of us. Very well, then. Your coin? Here's a bottle for each of you. Take them to the others and get some rest. I'll be back after I've explored the town. So do I no longer have this ethereal sickness? Am I okay? I can run back up to everybody now. I couldn't take 5 steps earlier without feeling like I was going to pass out. Now all of a sudden I'm okay to run back on myself. Praise be to the 12. My stomach does loosen its death grip. My heartfelt thanks to thee in Estidian and to the fine fruits of this land. You were in time. Excellent. You spared us Tataru's wrath. Yeah, Tataru don't be playing when you mess around and overspin for something. She goes crazy. Lalas are nuts, bruh. Sweet, sweet release. If you hadn't already, you should have yours too. Oh, right. I'm ready to get on with it. Let's see. Truly worked. Back on your feet, I see. Thy hair. I bound it. 'Tis the most I could do against the heat short of shedding my own armor. May I ask where you got the cord for it? A local vendor. The man said it's a Thavanarian weave. Tough and not easily unraveled. And how much did it cost? I'm afraid to see how much you paid for this. 9,400 gil for a piece of wrap. A steel, I was told. 'Tis nothing fancy, but I've always valued function over form. That's incredible. I dare say not even Alphino could have hold a candle to you. Oh, it's not uncommon for merchants to set their prices high, but doesn't it seem excessive here? Are all Hensman merchants so unscrupulous? I expect the Dragoon to put up more of a fight. Now we're going with the second one. Oh, okay. Shadow in here with a raid. What's going on, Lord Shadow? What's up, T. Smitty? How's it going? One mustn't be too quick to paint a diverse pool with a single brush. If such doeth prove. Claiming Tharvaner is a dominion, the nation of Razahan hath long thrived as a hub of commerce. What's going on, Mike Holman? How you doing? Over here on the YouTube side, appreciate you. Appreciate you guys stopping through. Lord Shadow, how's it going? How's it going? Thank you, Raiders, for coming in. I don't have a sound for Raiders on YouTube, but I do have it for Twitch, which no one's rated me from Twitch yet. So I don't know how to make one for YouTube, so I'm gonna have to figure that one out. Like slapped. Oh, appreciate that. Appreciate that. In the beginning, there was the Arkansandar, the Mantigan, the tribe indigenous to this island. Good. Just got an upset tummy, so got to get that taken care of. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely. Depending on your level of upsetness, if it's that of the looser stool movement, getting some KO pectate would work. If it's like sour stomach, Alka-Seltzer. Those are my go-tos. If it's air coming up, it's Alka-Seltzer. If it's loose coming out, it's Kaopectate. And for all those who were here for like wondering why we're talking about loose stool and sour stomach, my buddy on our buddy on YouTube, Shadow's got a nuts up tummy. Shadow, I should reach out to you because as much as I use Restream over here, and it puts it all together over here, but I would like it to be able to where the bot shows up on both YouTube and Twitch so that people can see when I'm talking to people on both sides. Over time, they came to be joined by other races, and though they're intermingling, a culture rich and distant did emerge. From alchemy to textiles, the products of Hanish culture have come to be celebrated and covenant the world over. The development, only aided by the nation's prime location, is a waypoint betwixt east and west. I assume it was because I was eating lunch. Thanks. Okay. I think you can show Twitch comments on YouTube, but I don't think there's a way to do it the other way around. I think Shadow has a way he does it. Him dealing with his stomach thing, he's probably not here anymore. But thank you guys for all coming over and hanging out. I know most of you guys don't play Final Fantasy or may not have ever played a Final Fantasy game. This is the Final Fantasy XIV game. And my wife got me playing this last year when I left the contest. And it's a game that she's rejoining the adventure with me. She's already done all this, so she's kind of asked me what's going on. I kind of tell her what's going on, and she kind of points out certain things that I may have missed from that point, and we talk about that. And then sometimes she joins me on some of the fights and stuff that we have, so that's always a good time as well. Also, if you want to join us on Twitch, I am trying to reach affiliate on Twitch. There is Nightbot has a pinned message that has a follow me on Twitch, and for the same thing for YouTube. For those on Twitch who want to follow me on YouTube, there's a link pinned at the top of that chat. There was a link pinned to the top of that chat. I don't know where it went. So let me redo it. There it is. I'll repin that real quick. And now you should have it at both areas. To do it, you have to have the Restream bot. So I have a Restream bot on both Twitch and YouTube. Okay. All right, I'll look that up. So I can use Restream, but I just got to get their bot. Okay, great. All of this have combined the trading power, the regulators such as the status cannot be taken for granted. They must needs be maintained through judicious governance and stringent regulations. All right, Mike Holman, thanks for subscribing. Where was that at? Because, there goes the animation. Subscribe. So that is going to be YouTube. Yep, that is on YouTube. That was a late animation reaction. I always do love when people subscribe, though, because I get that, where is my super suit? Neither of which I see any evidence of giving merchants at Gateway Town are free to fleece haplessly travelers and tarnish the reputation of the nation at large. All right, breakfast, lunch over. Have a great rest of the stream. Hey, Abdo, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. We will catch up with you more than likely tonight when you stream. Or at least on the Twitch side. I don't know if you're sticking around on the YouTube side or not. Just so that the opportunist price is rampant does suggest that oversight is much weakened, or mayhap that the people have fallen upon hard times. Whatever the truth may be, 'twould be prudent and certain that a current state of affairs. Prudent and practical, we not to lose by learning more. So ere we seek out Krau's acquaintance, shall we see what information we can gather here in Yadam. Okay, excellent. We didn't exactly get off to a flying start, but we'll make up for it. All right, great. So that is now done. Before I venture off too long, let me go ahead and now I should be able to attune. There we go. Oh, Twitch loves bots, Abdo. Yeah, Twitch loves bots. They got a lot of great different kind of bots for Twitch. There's another one I want to get my hands on that if I get this Twitch thing rolling a little bit more, I definitely would like to use. All right, let's move on to one on the story. I will probably be going for about another for 2.5 hours now. I might come back tonight. There's a good chance I probably won't though. I'll definitely be back tomorrow. All right, let's keep going for a little while longer since we just got raided by Shadow. Once we have learned what we can recruit by the Ether Knight. Off-putting though, the mere sight of it may be. The crate is laden with fruits, but they are on the verge of spoiling as if they had been left too long. Okay. It's a long survey. A long surveying. Gazing out from the pier, you spy boats moored off nearby island with the silhouettes of a larger seafaring vessel further away. Compared to the other ports you have visited in the past, there appears to be very little activity. Yes. What am I doing? Oh, recording my sales. Still do it daily out of habit though. I don't know why I bother. Hardly sell anything these days. Business has never been this terrible, but I suppose things could be even worse. I could have a constronium to keep afloat like Kalazar. I don't envy his position. Better to be alone with my little operation, I've come to realize. You're a traveler by the looks of you. If you have a moment, perhaps you could pay Kazala a visit. He'd be glad for tiding from abroad. Like as not, you'll find him at the Saltwind Sails, the Harbor Guild building across the water from here. Oh, that's a lot of reading. Last one right here. Well now, if it isn't a traveler, you're a rare sight for these unsettling times. People have been giving us a wide berth since that accursed tower suddenly appeared on Narumaner. I think I said that right. Maybe not. If it just stood there and loomed ominously, perhaps things would be fine after a fashion. But no, it had to spawn fell fiends as well. Well, we still have our lives thanks to the radiant host, but business is as good as dead. What will become of us, only the guys know. Alright, Kahazal is who we're speaking to now. I don't know if this is going to be a talking part or not. Hopefully it's a talking part. I'm tired of reading. Nope, the Damascus aren't coming, but we already have everything they ordered. What are we supposed to do with it? I don't know, but yelling at me isn't going to help. All I know is that their plans have changed, and that's that. Look, you must have known this might happen. The Emperor is at war with itself, or the Empire is at war with itself, and the provinces are in chaos. And then there's the tower sitting on our doorstep, splitting out monstrosities. The city has its defense, but we've been afforded no protection out here. We can't blame foreigners for not wanting to take the risk. Gah! But this would be an enormous loss. All right, forget about Damascus. Surely some ships are still coming. We have fresh produce, handicrafts, medicines, all the paraphernalia, Hennish favorites. Our constronium works closely with the merchants and Arstinians to supply only the finest wares. Quality is guaranteed. I know all these things, Kalazar. I do. Which is why I regret to say I have nothing for you. All voyages have been canceled or indefinitely postponed. And you are? Wait, you're a foreigner, aren't you? Are you not? A merchant. Please tell me you're a merchant. I see. That's a shame. I'm sorry, but we're discussing important matters. If you need something, please talk to one of the others. Excuse me. My name is Masei. I am here to see Kalazar. Oh, it seems he's busy. I'll come back later then. Oh, get your elephant-looking stuff back here. There goes Emmy. Although I don't think she's playing FF. Alright, let's head back out. Alright guys, be honest with you, I was up late last night, up early this morning. I thought I was going to be able to go for another half an hour, but I think this is going to be the end of the stream. Be honest. Let's go be honest. Alright, yes, can I help you? I remember seeing you back in the guild. You wanted to speak with Kalazar too, didn't you? I am Mastea, a fisherman of Akalai, a nearby village. I sell my catch to Kalazar, who offers it to foreigners, merchants, but he hasn't bought anything for a while now. When I heard the custodian had been struggling, I became worried and decided to come see him. Just as soon as he's free anyway. He's a hard-working man, and I dare not disturb him. Alright, so that is where we are going to leave it for the time being. that's where we're going to leave it for the time being. Thank you guys very much for coming by and hanging out. Thank you, Lord Shadow, for the raid on the YouTube side. Thank you for everybody who hung out with me on the Twitch side as well. We are looking forward to getting back to it tomorrow. The wife and I are going to be playing a new game called Split Fiction. It's a co-op game. We did what was the other game we did? It Takes Two, I think is what it was called. But it's a very similar game to that if you've seen that game. But a little more action, a little bit more grown, a little bit more, I think a little bit more story depth into it. So there's that. All right, guys. Well, that is going to do it for me. Let me see if I can find places for everybody to go. See if anybody's streaming on the YouTube side that I follow. Okay, everybody's not streaming. There's nobody streaming. All right, well, I guess that's gonna do it then. Because everybody else is, at least on the YouTube side. On the Twitch side, I will send us to hang out with my friend Nini Chu. She's a Canadian streamer. And we will head on over there. All right, until then, it is your boy Ghost Dog signing out. Yeah, Brian, I am, but we're leaving. We're leaving. Thank you guys for hanging out. Wrong one. Thank you guys for hanging out. We'll talk to you soon. Till next time. Peace.